So Beyonce's putting out a new album, and in regards to releasing a lead single, it only took her a couple of days. But this season it feels like her and Drake are both plotting to get coins from the gays. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So you guys, the time is near. Beyonce's season is here. She has announced that she is releasing an album on July 29th. And in order to kind of kick off the rollout, she posed for British Vogue. And she was on these damn covers looking absolutely amazing. Just stunning, amazing. The photos, the fashions, the looks, the makeup, the hair, everything was on point. I mean, we expect nothing less from Beyonce. You know, every time she's on the cover, she's always going to slay it. I don't think Beyonce's ever looked bad on a magazine cover, but it is what it is. She looks great. And you know what I have to say? I really do appreciate Beyonce for putting out the actual release date of her album, because that's what you did back in the day. You had a release date and then you went on like a little promo tour, went on TRL 106 in Park, put out music videos, and then bam, you released your album. People went out and bought it. Because when it comes to the surprise drop, that's literally what Beyonce did. Like, she's the one who made it trendy to just go ahead and release an album with no rhyme or reason or warning. Like, she did that. And when she did the surprise drop, a lot of artists tried to duplicate that process, and a lot of them failed. So I appreciate her going back to the basics of, you know, having an actual release date. So hopefully these other artists will get back to doing that and also get back to actually promoting their own music. Now, y'all, I gotta say, when it comes to Beyonce's content and music, she has never really missed a beat. But I will say, for the longest, you guys, I got a little bit tired of the Black Lives Matter music. I am not going to lie with you. I feel like music with a message is more of Solange's lane, but Beyonce stepped into that lane with Lemonade and also The Gift, and then she released a few songs like Black Parade and Be Alive, which I haven't even heard Be Alive to this day, because when Be Alive came out, y'all, like I was just out of the woke music. Like, I was just out of it, you know. I'm a woke individual and I'm tired. I'm tired of being awake. Like, bitch, I want to be rocked back to sleep at some point. Like, I want to just put on some music and just dance, shake my ass carelessly, and not give a fuck about what the message is behind it. Like, even though we have an abundance of that music, when it comes to Beyonce's content, I wanted her to get back to her roots of, you know, the dance, dance, dance. And within one of the pictures of her magazine, I noticed that she was sitting on a disco ball. So I'm just like, So that means this is going to be a dancey album. But I didn't realize it was going to be an actual dance album. Now, if you guys don't know, Beyonce did something that she hasn't done in a long time, which was way ahead of her album release. She went ahead and released a single. She released a single on her YouTube, and it's called Break My Soul. And you guys, this is the same issue that I had with Drake with the dance music not coming from a dance artist. Like, somebody that authentically never made or ever tried to touch the dance genre. Now, granted, I love music and, you know, I can appreciate artists being multifaceted. But it's the same thing with Drake where she's trying to go super mainstream. Like, they're going to play Beyonce in H&M's, shopping malls, fashion shows. She's also trying to get her music in the ball scene. You know, they still do balls up in New York and in the North, and they're going to be playing this song heavily. But you guys, I just was not feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. I gotta be honest with you. I personally wouldn't have chose this as a lead single or the first single to release. And you know, something is kind of like not clean in the buttermilk, because when it comes to her and Drake, I feel like Drake went ahead and just released his album because he got tipped off that Beyonce is going to be making the same type of music, which is dance H&M music. Now, Drake is the king of doing the surprise drops. I mean, you guys may not agree with me, but in my opinion, Drake is or was the Beyonce of the rap genre. So he kind of like used to like move a little bit just like Beyonce, and he got tipped off that like, oh, she's putting out similar music, huh? Well, let me go ahead and get mine out first so that she doesn't overshadow my rollout. Now, the song is a little redundant to me. I may have to give it another listen or three, but I will say This is just not what I come to Beyonce for. Like, you know, it was repetitive. It was like, you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. And then you have Big Frida in the background saying ad-libs, you know, Big Frida kind of just in there chiming. I will say one positive thing is that, you know, Drake should take notes that if you're going to make music for gay men, actually put in a gay man or woman, whatever Big Frida considers him or herself, whatever they consider themselves. One thing that kind of bothers me is that people are going up for Drake's recent album and Beyonce's song, but yet artists like Azalea Banks have been making music like this, you know, infusing techno and dance into their rap music, but yet they were clowned for it time and time again. Like I said way back in the day that Azalea Banks was way ahead of her time, because look where we are today in 2022. We have two of the top artists in the game making dance techno music. I wish Azalea Banks would have played the game and was more likable, because ultimately she would have been the queen of rap after Nicki Minaj, in my humble opinion. That girl makes amazing music with amazing raps, with techno beats and dance beats behind it, but yet you guys trash it. You trash the original music that she makes, but yet you guys are praising Drake and praising Beyonce for making the music that Azalea Banks makes. But you know, I just had to bring that up because I just found it funny, and also Azalea Banks is one of my problematic faves. You know, chicken heads aside, still she thrives, and she makes great original music. Check her out. And another thing that also bothers me is that everybody wants to be in pop now. Everybody wants to be a pop artist now because Doja Cat made it cool. Doja Cat has infused, like successfully, like effortlessly infused a pop sound into her like rap-esque like R&B type of music. But it's ultimately like, it's pop. It's definitely pop. I know. Whenever you have black skin though, and you try to do pop, they still put you in the R&B category. And that's what's going to happen to both Drake and Beyonce, especially Beyonce. You know, you put out all this mainstream type of music with a pop sound, but they're going to still put you in R&B and you're going to feel like a clown. But every black artist wants to do pop music and a pop album because it is the best way to get in good with the whites and the gays and the white gays. Like, that is the best way to get your music popping and playing all around the entire globe. Because ultimately everybody around the globe loves pop music, and now we have black artists chasing that sound so they can make some damn money. And it's kind of sad, but I guess this is what they have to do to satisfy all of these brand deals and advances that they're getting. I just went on a whole tangent, but it is what it is. I just get that off my chest. Ultimately, I'm still here for Beyonce's rollout. I will be listening to her album. I will be streaming her album. You know, Beyonce always does some magic juju on the beat. You know, the more I hear a song, the more I fall in love with it, even if I don't like it in the beginning. And then she's going to put out a music video and hypnotize y'all with her hazel eyes. Like, that's what she does. She's going to hypnotize the fuck out of us, and we're going to end up falling in love with anything that she puts out because she has all the clout. But ultimately, y'all, I'm going to get my ass kissing out the way. I will always love Beyonce. She is just never above critique or approach, and when it comes to her, I'm always going to speak my authentic thoughts and opinions about her. But I will say I love her because her and Destiny Child were my introduction to R&B music. And hell, I even have subtle ties to Beyonce, very subtle. Tina Knowles used to do my mom's hair back in the day, and also I wish I had the receipts to prove it, but I don't. But my mom and my aunt confirmed that baby Beyonce was at my parents' wedding. Like, her and Tina Knowles were there. But you know, I'm ultimately always going to be honest when it comes to her, because sometimes she need to be humbled. You're not always that girl. But yeah, y'all, despite this little kerfuffle of a song, I am still here for the rollout. Hell, I even just bought a pair of her shoes the other day. I'm kind of mad they're not coming until next month. Shame on you, girl. But I will say I'm here for the rollout, and I'm here for some new music, and I'm here to have music that just enable me to have fun. Like, I want to be a dizzy bitch for once, and I want to be able to relive the days where I didn't have to pay for gas. But let me know what you guys think about Beyonce's latest song, Break My Soul, and are you guys excited for her latest rollout? But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.